Hello YouTube, this is Virginia Revivalist here, and I have an important message for you all. Okay, so, about 2 months ago, counties in Virginia started becoming a Second Amendment sanctuary county. Now, these were passed because this governor in office, this tyrant, is trying to make laws where it is illegal to have a firearm. And not only that, but he's talking about gun confiscation. Now, with that being said, the gun confiscation is against the Second Amendment, which is unconstitutional. Because in the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution it says this: the right to bear arms and form a well-regulated militia. Now, what do we have now in Virginia? We have the people creating militias to protect their homes. And it's sad that we have to have militias to protect our homes when we shouldn't even have gotten into this situation in the first place. It is getting awful, people. There's a war brewing in this state, and I hate to say it, but it's going to happen in January. With that being said, I am against the war. It will kill too many Virginians, especially because they said they're going to bring the National Guard into it. We don't need that. We don't. I support the ones who will fight against it, but me personally, I will not fight. I will do everything I can to protect my family from the blood-sucking tyrants that want us dead. Most people, they act like it's nothing, but a thing sparked this, which brought it very interesting. Northern Virginia joined us. Now, Northern Virginia hasn't joined us since 1861, which was right during the War of Northern Aggression. And now they joined us, and they realized our Constitution's under attack. Our home is under attack. Altogether there's 93 counties in Virginia. 90 are in support of it. Well, 93 are actually in support of it, yes. They're debating on it, so altogether there's about close to 80. We still outnumber them. 8 million gun owners versus 10 legislators, a tyrant governor, and his little elites. With that being said, his own sheriff said they will not push this constitutional tyrannical BS upon the people because they defend the Constitution. When they put that uniform on, they swore an oath to protect the Constitution. And so what do we have? We have sheriffs that said no. Northam and his elites got pissed off about it and said we would face consequences. More counties kept joining, and more counties kept joining. They kept joining the Second Amendment sanctuaries, which I'm glad they did. Now, with that being said, one of his lawmakers contacted the National Guard, and they said to them that they would have to have them to enforce the laws because the sheriffs won't do it. Now, think about this. This is very unconstitutional for them to do that. And then they made a law they're trying to pass in Virginia, these Democrats did. Basically, I think it's called, I want to look it up, but this law, what it does is it actually it's so-called has a cop lose his job because he follows the Constitution. Now, it sounds like Mr. Northam is trying to act like a king, of which he's not. And it's getting worse and worse. People don't seem to care because they think that it's all under the water, etc. No. We are at the brink of war. I will not fight it. I will do everything I can to defend my family from these tyrants that try to come up into our county, our town. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't. But at the end of the day, sometimes defending your family, you have to put a bullet in something. And I know as an American, many of you will be watching, but I will say this. Our state right now is ground zero. I do believe this is the start of something massive. I do believe that many other states will join us. And people may ask, why would they do that? For once, I can tell you why. The people have had enough. They realize they're being pushed into corruption. They realize that they only care about power. The lies of a politician are endless because they're full of lies. They lie to the people. They steal from the people. Mr. Northam and his gang of unconstitutional tyrants basically stole land from people in Giles County in southwest Virginia because of MVP, Mountain Valley Pipeline. Took their land and said it wasn't theirs. Paid the United States Supreme Court. And yes, they bribed them. And that land no longer belongs to the farmers that lost their land. That is tyranny. That is tyranny. This is what we fought against in 1776 and 1861. Our state's motto, Sic Semper Tyrannis, thus always unto tyrants. That means we destroy tyrants. We destroy tyranny. We are the resistance against tyranny. And so now it's made it afoot. It's made it to us. I do believe that we will be the state leading this massive revolution of what is coming. Because when the fight starts in Virginia, other states would join. They would join and volunteer. And there's really no say in that it won't happen, because people keep saying for years, oh, the South won't do anything, they're too stupid. Yeah, we're so stupid that we're retaliating against tyranny, basically saying we've had enough and we won't deal with it. We will not tolerate it. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not. But at the end of the day, I'm going to protect my family no matter what, even if I have to hold a gun on my property in case they try to come here. Because these people that are trying to confiscate these guns are no longer patriots to the United States. And I don't care if they do have a uniform. When you put that uniform on, you swear an oath to protect the Constitution. What are you doing when you're doing that and basically going for gun confiscation, etc.? You're going against the Constitution. You are breaking your oath. And you're no longer a patriot. You're instead a traitor and a tyrant. And this is what's happening in my state. January 20th, there's a massive rally in Richmond. The Second Amendment rally. I'm not going. It'll be too dangerous. But I do support the ones there that are defending the Constitution. I believe this. Not only is this going to happen here, but all over the world. There's going to be revolutions like this. We are truly living in the end of time. The Bible tells us, when you see these things happen, not to worry, but rejoice and embrace that Jesus Christ is coming back. And He is. I am thankful for that. I'm thankful for the life I am living because of Christ. I'm thankful for the one I love and my family. I'm thankful for all of that. And I pray for my state. I pray that these idiotic tyrants in office will back down because they are outnumbered majorly, which is why they built barricades throughout Richmond. They're terrified of us. They know something will happen to them because the people are sick of it. They are sick of it. And when they attacked the Confederate monument in Richmond, it was a diversion to divide the people, to have them think another thing while they are going after this anti-gun, unconstitutional tyranny at the same time as a diversion. This is how we are fools. I never fell for it, and I never will. But they want us to be brainwashed so they can destroy us. They are the traitors. Dear Heavenly Father, please help my state and the people to get these tyrants to back down and realize that they cannot take out 8 million gun-owning Christians that are proud of their Constitution, of their home and their people, in order to protect these patriots as they defend their home, their people, and their families. Sic Semper Tyrannis, Dio Vindice. God bless you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And remember something, brothers and sisters. When it comes your way, you can either fight or you can support it. Because this isn't just going to happen in Virginia, it's going to happen nationwide.